So, to begin with the story begins in the year 2021. I was just scrolling through my phone. It was at that time that I stumbled upon a video of Sadhguru. Looked at myself, really, Chitra, you can do this so easily? Because I'm an Indian, I live in the state Manipur. So, whatever happened to Manipur, a lot must be aware of. So, 2023 was a very difficult year for all the Manipuris. And you can look up the internet and just see for how many months internet was banned in Manipur. You will be shocked. God does exist, and God always gives you sign. That's 100% that I know. Now, another twist to the story. First twist is over, now the second twist.
Seven sages, the Saptarishis, took the sacred science of yoga in all its forms to human habitation.
Kurumjari, namaste, hello. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. And today's vlog is going to be a very special vlog for me because I just hit 1000 subscribers. First of all, this video was supposed to be a video about thank you to my subscribers. So then I thought, what about I share something, some questions that I have been always been asked throughout during this last 7 months and all. So I felt like addressing the questions, and to address the questions I will take you to a very beautiful journey of mine. I will tell you the story. So without wasting any time, let's just begin with the story. So to begin with the story begins in the year 2021. I know in 2020 everyone was in lockdown and all, and we were all hoping that when will this lockdown end, and then when will our life be normal again and all. So 2020 it just went by. Then by 2021, when some relaxation was given and all, then we were all beginning to be a bit happy. Classes were also starting. I also used to go to my institute and all. Then suddenly the second wave of corona came. It was the time when a lot of people sought refuge in watching TikTok, yeah, YouTube, Instagram, and all. So during that time, I was just scrolling through my phone. It was at that time that I stumbled upon a video of Sadhguru. I don't know, just after listening to one video of Sadhguru, I felt like listening one after another, one after another. So from that day onwards, I subscribed to 3 YouTube channels of Sadhguru. Then after that, it became my regular thing. I will be doing my work, my teaching work, my research work. While doing all of this, I make sure that I would listen to Sadhguru's preaching or teachings. Then slowly and slowly, I got so much drawn into that. Then let's skip ahead. By 2022, when Mahashivaratri was coming, Sadhguru announced that the live Mahashivaratri Jagratra will also be made available on YouTube. I know a lot of people know that it has been available since when, but for me, 2021 was the year when I came to know about this. And in 2022, it was the year I decided that I will join the Jagratra live on YouTube from my room. I stayed the whole day and night on fruits. It's not like I didn't have anything at all. Yeah, I stayed on fruits. So I was having fruits, and then I was very excited. I was waiting for 6 p.m. for my first Jagratra of Mahashivaratri. Then that night, one of the teachings that Sadhguru taught was we have to stay awake. We have to keep our spine erect. All of this is in YouTube, so I was following that very precisely. I stood up, I walked also, I stand, then I sit upright. That's what I did. So the entire night I was witnessing everything that was happening. People were meditating, people were dancing, and the sound and light. So, oh my god, for me, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, it's so beautiful. I was like completely mesmerized. Then by morning 6 a.m., my jagratra got completed. I could not even believe on myself, a person who always sleeps early and wake up early. For me, staying up whole night, I stayed up whole night without any problem. There was no back pain, there was no headache, there was no dizziness. I was even shocked at myself. Really, Chitra, you can do this so easily? Yeah, and that's how my 2022 Shivaratri went. And then life again came back to normal by 2022. Work was going on, and then everything was going fine. Then, like that, in 2023, I also stayed awake all night. I was on fruits the whole day, then whole night I performed the jagratra, me and my phone in my room and all. This all went. Then in 2023, a lot of my viewers must have also known, because I'm an Indian, I live in the state Manipur. So whatever happened to Manipur, a lot must be aware of. So 2023 was a very difficult year for all the Manipuris, irrespective of the caste and the tribe and the religion, whatever way we belong. So it was a hard moment for every one of us. And then came 2024. The situation in Manipur was still there. Whatever was going on in 23 was still going on in 2024. At that time also, I have made up my mind that I have been in this Jagratra for this past 2 years. I shall continue it. And then I continued the same fasting, then consumption of few fruits, and then enjoying my Jagratra, then my meditation, then enjoying the night and sound, so watching on YouTube, everything went. Now let's bring to the twist in the story. Yeah, every movie has a twist in the story, my story also have a twist. Yeah, without a twist, how will you enjoy my story, right? So in 2024, I was like, so many years of my life have been went very badly due to COVID. Then now the conflict situation in Manipur, I was like, if continue to stay like this, then life would become very stagnant. And you might be shocked to hear this, that how many times internet was banned in Manipur. Yeah, in 2023, internet banned. You can look up the internet and just see for how many months internet was banned in Manipur. You will be shocked. And in 2024 also, for so many times internet was banned. Then I was like, I need to get out from this place. So the moment I think that I need to get out from this place and work somewhere else in outside Manipur, then I applied for two places. One is in Thane and one in Coimbatore. In Thane, they said that we want you to join soon. But I don't know, somewhere back in my mind, I was more inclined towards going to Coimbatore. But I don't know why. So all of a suddenly, even before confirming that I will get selected in the place that I'm currently working, for Thane, I respectfully declined. Then after clearing two rounds of interview for this Coimbatore college, uh, what happened was, one day I was just looking through in my YouTube places to visit in Coimbatore, because to me I always thought that uh, the Isha, the Shiva statue, the big one that we always saw on YouTube and all. I thought that it was in Bangalore only. This is the twist. I thought it was in Bangalore only. Then the day I found out that all this meditation, jagratra, where I was a part of it, even though not physically, but from home, everything was in Coimbatore. Then I'm like, this was something meant for me, and I got to go. That's the day I decided that, yeah, I got to go. Then, do you know how I gave my interviews for this? When internet was not banned, I applied. Then after the HR called and then we talked and all, after some time internet again banned. The HR called, I'm like, I don't have any internet access, internet is banned. Like that it went on and on and on. Whenever the internet was there, luckily interview used to go through like that. That is how my life was in Manipur. And then uh, funniest part is when I got my final selection, in my interview itself, uh, the president asked me a lot of my things, and one of them was me, my inclination towards Isha, it just came out of my mouth. Then I was like, after the interview, I was like, I really said that. I was shocked on myself. Did I really say that? Like, you want to come to a place because you want to go to a yoga center. I was like, did I really say that? And that funny part that I was about to tell you, after I got my selection, internet again got banned. Do you know how hard it was to finish up, brush up everything, and come to a place without an internet? One of my student who is doing PhD in NIT Silchar, she booked a ticket for me because I was in no position to book the ticket also because internet was not available. And so finally I arrived on Coimbatore. Then I joined this college on 5th December 2024. I came here just with one backpack and one small trolley, which was small enough to be taken as a hand baggage in flight. That is how I came. I'm like, I'm just going. I just want to start afresh. That's it. I just need the blessings of Lord Shiva. Shivji will guide me. Shivji will just guide me wherever I have to go. For 3 years, I joined the Zagratra online without knowing that I will end up in the place where the Zagratra was going on. Then I joined on 5th, then by 8th, I went there to Isha Foundation. I just went. It was a holiday. I got up, I took bath, I uh, changed my dress into a very beautiful salwar suit. It was gifted to me by my student, the same student Pooja, who booked the ticket for me from Imphal to Coimbatore. I wore it and then I booked a cab and I just went. When I went there, I was told that you need to submit your mobile phones and all, your bags and all, then you are allowed to go in. At that time, I was like, but I wanted to take a photo with Shivji. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Then, after submitting all of that, I went inside and all. And the moment you stepped in, the trees and the surrounding, the calmness, the peace that you get, oh my God, I'm like, yeah, this place was written in my destiny. That's why I'm ending up here. That's only that I could think of. So inside, I was mesmerized. I was looking around everything and all. Then Surya Kun, Chandra Kun. When I came to know everything about this, I was like, I will come back again in Saraswati Puja, in Basant Panchami. Because it was in December and Basant Panchami is going to be in February. It's just a matter of 1 month. I was like, I will come back again. Then when I came out from there, and then when I went to collect my phones, and then I asked them that, so for where the statue is there, we are allowed to take our cameras and bags and all. They said yes. I was so happy. I was too excited to take photo and then video call my family and show them. So at that time, I was using an Android phone, and at that time, internet ban was also still there. But uh, Geo to Geo, you can video call. So I video called my home. Then I showed my family where I was. I was showing the big statue and all. And my mom is like, it's so good that you went there and stay blessed. And I so that day I got blessings from both my parents and Sivji himself. And then from that day onwards, I was like, yeah, I'm protected by Sivji, so I should never be afraid anymore. I should travel more. So like that, 2 months went by, and then on Basant Panchami, I took a day off. I applied for a casual leave, and I went to Isha Foundation. This time I was so prepared. Now I know at where what is or everything is there. So I submitted my phone well, then I took some money with me, I put it in my pocket, I went there, and then I'm like, I will take a dip in Chandrakun. I paid the amount, it's just a matter of 20 rupees. Then I took a dip in Chandrakun. The water was so cold, but you feel as if something is happening inside you, that some high energy is passing through you. That is exactly how I feel. I don't know for others, but I do feel like that. And then in Dhyanalinga, this time I offer uh, diya and all, and then I meditated. After one round of meditation, I stayed back and meditated another round. Then also at Ma Bhairavi, uh, I purchased this coconuts, sindoor and all. So I had a very good prayer in front of Ma Bhairavi also. So it was a very good experience. So after all of that, then again I went towards the site where the Shivji statue is there. But this time, since Shivaratri is approaching, now they have started making some tents and all. And then some of their volunteers were also there. They were telling people about the upcoming Mahashivaratri and all. Then luckily there I met a volunteer. He is from Indore. So the moment he saw me, he knew that I'm a non-Tamil. So through him, I asked him a lot of questions about how the booking is to be done, and uh, which seat should I choose that will be better for view and all. So I got all the required information. I came back so happy that day. Then I came back to my hostel. Then I booked my seat for the upcoming Mahashivaratri. Now let's go to the remaining part of the story. So after I booked for Mahashivaratri, I was so pumped up. Actually, it was not a holiday for the college, but I have applied for leave and all. And then one more staff, she is in computer science department, she is from Silchar. And then she was like, I also want to go, but I didn't want to go alone. Since you are going, can I accompany you? I'm like, why not? We will go together, we'll go as a team. Then I told her that I've already booked this, that, and all. So she also booked the Brahmaputra Bay together, so that we will sit together. Like in Isha, for the sitting arrangement, you have Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, like that. So both of us booked for Brahmaputra, And that day, after 3 years of joining Jagratra online on 26 February 2025, I was there in person. I witnessed everything live in front of my eyes. And if that is not a blessing from God, then I don't know what it was, and I don't know what it is. After 3 years of joining the Jagratra without knowing that I would end up working in the very, not just the state, in the very district, I am like Om Namah Shivaya and nothing else. Om Namah Shivaya. God does exist, and God always gives you sign. That's 100% that I know. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I felt a little emotional. Okay, Shivji is very emotional to me. Now, another twist to the story. First twist is over. Now the second twist. In the Mahashivaratri that I attended on 26 February, Sadhguru was talking about how the world has become so digital, and then you should make use of these opportunities that you are seeing around this and all. At that time, the very thought that came to my mind, that crossed my mind was, yeah, we should also, all of us should make a very good use of this digital world that we are living in. Not just consumption of unnecessary stuffs, but consumption of good stuffs. And if you have some ideas with you and all, you should start sharing. That's what I felt. The very moment I felt that, it was on 26 February. Then on 28 February, I came back to my hostel on 27 February. Then on 28 February, my MI phone got damaged, that it just won't start. I went for a bath by putting it on charge, and when I came out from bathing, my phone just won't start. And MI users must be also knowing that once MI phone start having some problems, so it is time that you might change your phone. And then I have been using that phone since 2021. Just look at the time frame also. I have been using that phone since 2021, the very phone that I have always been using to watch Sadhguru's Mahashivaratri live got damaged just 1.5 day after the time, after the moment I thought that I should also start doing something online. Then I was thinking which phone to buy. Then I was like, okay, this is a sign, this is a clear sign for me that I better go for a better phone like iPhone and use that iPhone and start my own YouTube channel, so that being very far away from home, I don't feel homesick, but I feel connected to larger audience, and then keep myself busy sharing my stories, sharing my experience. So on 1st March, I ordered my iPhone. It's just iPhone 16e, okay, not that very expensive, that and all. So I purchased this iPhone 16e. My student helped me out. Again, my student Pooja, using her credit card. Then it got delivered on 3rd March, and rest is history. The March of 2025, I started my YouTube channel, and on 8 August, you also know this is a very powerful portal, 88. on this very day I hit my 1000 subscribers. This very morning I hit 1000 subscribers and I'm filming this myself in my room. In few minutes I will be making my plaits of my sari and I will be heading out for the department. But I just wanted to record this when my energy is very high and when the energy of the day is also very high. Today is 8/8 and this is a wild journey, but whatever happened, this is something that you might be an atheist, you might say that you don't believe in God and all. Okay, I respect your philosophy, I respect your thinking also, but for me this is not a coincidence. This is like something that can't be explained. So all I wanted to say is I started just by watching silently in my room. From there, how everything just unfolded like this. And lastly, you all know that Sawan is going on and tomorrow is the last day of Sawan. So I will be going, while at the time I upload this video, it will be most probably on Sunday. So I'm going to Isha Foundation tomorrow on Saturday for the last day of Sawan. I want to witness the light and sound so one more time, and if anything bad does not happen, then I will record the light and sound show for my viewers. Then I will be uploading it after this segment. I will upload it within this video so that you guys can also take blessings of Shivji, and you know how important it is for us the month of Sawan is. So this is my story from lockdown to Isha Foundation and then finally to my YouTube. And thank you guys so much again for making me reach 1K. I'm very happy, and then I felt a bit emotional also because everything happened in the month of Sawan. It started in Shivaratri, and me telling out this story is also happening in the month of Sawan. So thank you once again. Thank you once again. So guys, today is 9th of August, the last day of Sawan 2025, and I'm in Isha Yoga Center. Now let's enjoy the sound and light show.
15,000 years ago, a being appeared in the upper regions of Himalayas. No one knew who he was, where he came from. The origins of this spectacular being were unknown. When his ecstasy allowed him some movement, he danced wildly. When intensity peaked, he became utterly still. People saw that he was experiencing dimensions that no one had ever known or able to fathom. His ecstasy and intensity allowed him to transcend his physical form. Witnessing an individual human in union with the cosmos, they called him a yogi, as he was the first one, the Adi Yogi. When his stillness lasted for years on end, curious onlookers melted away. Only 7 seekers remained, as they could not tear themselves away from him. He transmitted the profound science of yoga in its full depth and dimension. He expounded 112 methods of attainment, offering his disciples access to the deepest innards of creation. In this magnificent state of yoga, many mysteries of the created and the uncreated cascaded upon his unbridled wild hair. It was a vision of the very core of the cosmos in all its profundity and magnificence, a vision of the unfathomable mysteries of the universe, a most overwhelming vision the sages and Devi Parvati had ever witnessed. Devi Parvati, seeing Adi Yogi reveling in ecstatic states, said, "I want to have what you have. Show me the way." Adi Yogi absorbed her and made her a part of himself, and hence he is the Ardhanari, the ideal man, where one half of him is woman. Seeing the splendor of this magnificent union, Ghanas, his constant companions, asked, "What about us?" Adi Yogi said, "Just drink of me," which drove them into intoxicated raptures. Seven sages, the Saptarishis, took the sacred science of yoga in all its forms to human habitations across the planet, which turned into crucibles of civilization. This spectacular being is not of the past, but the future of humanity. To move humanity from hallucinations of ups and downs to nameless ecstasies of one's interiority. Mahadevaya Namaha. Mahadevaya Namaha. Mahadevaya Namaha. Yoga Yoga Yogeswaraya. Bhuta Bhuta Bhuteswaraya. Kala Kala Kaleswaraya. Shiva Shiva Sarveswaraya. Shambho Shambho Mahadevaya.
Lastly, uh, if you are watching till here of my video, then thank you so much. And who knows, maybe it's also a sign for you, maybe that you should also start something. So that's all I have to say. Please comment, like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And Har Har Mahadev.